The pieces in my life go away with you. Forever in my mind, only you. The pieces in my life run away with you. You're my first love. You're my first love.
So before we get into this video, I want to do a little rundown quick on all the products that I'm using so I don't have to constantly say what I'm using in the video and take up time. I'm definitely going to utilize this makeup palette from BH Cosmetics. It's the 120 color palette. This has different colors that I can work with. I'm mainly going to be using this. But as far as other products, I'm also going to be using all the other little palettes that I have, anything with bright colors. I'm going to be taking advantage of these liquid liners as well. That's pretty much it. I started off my face with my normal foundation routine, which you can catch in any of my other videos. It's a really basic part. You do your foundation or your makeup routine however you want. Like, do your whole face, just don't go into the contour, don't go into the bronzer, don't go into the lips, because we're going to be covering all of that today. So yeah, I did my hair in these loose waves because I thought it was very festive and I thought it was appropriate for this video. I have a tutorial on how I got my hair like this. What else? Okay, so my hair crown is actually made with extensions. I used my extensions. I basically braided them. I did this a fishtail, I did this a regular braid, and I pinned them onto my head. So pins, extensions, that's all you're gonna need. You can probably find some headbands that are already like in the color of your hair. So just a little quick rundown of all the products that I'm going to be using so that we can just get down to the bottom of it and I won't have to be like, okay, I'm using this now, okay, I'm using this now. So, I love you guys. Let's get into the video. Okay, so let's hurry up because they're giving Monster Quest on TV and I really want to watch it. So starting off by taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up all the colors that I want to use on this side of my face and start laying them on. You want to make this a smooth transition, but you can use any color you want in any pattern sequence you want. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. This is your creation. Go Picasso on your face, do whatever you want, use the colors you want to use, make it pretty, but no matter what color you use, make it a smooth transition to the next color. Now taking a pencil brush, I'm picking up some black shadow. And I'm using shadow because it's a little more easier to work with and it's less daunting than going in hardcore with the liquid. So I'm just drawing a line all the way to the tip of my mouth or edge of my mouth. And I'm going to begin by doing the little lines that are going to be my teeth. I am in no way, shape, or form a professional. So I don't know. I just did what I thought was right. The teeth are very roughly drawn on because they're going to get faded a lot when we start adding more shadow to it. I just wanted to lay them down to see where they were going to be before, you know, going in ham with the liquid. So just continue to roughly draw on your teeth. I stopped my teeth where I would stop my contour, which is basically in the center of my eye. And you can do them far more back or you can stop a little more forward, but I stopped them there. I just like that look a little bit better, and I was looking at a lot of reference pictures to see, because this was my first time doing this look. I didn't do this prior to, you know, so I was kind of learning while I was making this video. Now this next part is self-explanatory. Just continue to add color. That color that you put there, like for example, that purple, I'm going to put that purple where my teeth are going to be. I'm not going to have any white teeth. This whole look is going to be colorful. So yes, I'm going to stop talking now because you can kind of see what I'm doing. Now I like to get way ahead of myself and skip steps, so I'm going to go in with the black liquid liner and I'm going to bring back the teeth that have kind of faded because of the shadows. I'm using a very light hand because when you use these liquid liners, if you press down, you're going to get like a big smudge and it's just not going to look good. You know, your teeth are thin, not super thick, so just be careful with that. Okay, now this part coming up, I don't know how I feel about it. You can totally skip what I'm doing right here. I don't know why I did this, but I did. And instead of erasing it and just messing up everything else, I left it. You don't have to put it there anyways, though. So I'm going to use a liquid liner and trace just above the shadows just to kind of close it. What I did was I made the edges more thicker and then the line a little more thinner in the middle. So yes, continue to lay down colors on the other side. And you're doing this kind of like in the bottom of where your contour would go. Did I say that already? Okay, so I think Monster Quest is coming back on, so I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to watch a little bit of that and then I'll come back to you guys when I need to. Bye. Now you're just going to mimic what you did on the other side and try to get it as even as possible.
Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place. Float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again.
I'm going to create kind of like a shadow above that and put some gray above those lines. I don't know what those are called, the black lines. Okay, so onto the nose, which I was actually really excited about. I wanted to do something different. I know a lot of people do kind of like the same nose for every type of skeleton, either like a closed, rounded, with a little tip at the top, or just like split down the middle. But I wanted to do something a little funky, so I did this little fireball shade. That little fire emoji, you know what I mean? Kind of looks like that. And I wanted to do it in two different colors. Obviously this is, can you tell, a very colorful look. So I wanted my nose, instead of being black, to be colorful, and then trace it with black because I thought that was going to be cool. So I used a mixture of these two colors because I am fascinating over this purple nowadays. I don't know why, I'm just so obsessed with this color that's like violet purple. It's just been my favorite for the past couple of days, and I don't know why, but it just, I don't know, I'm drawn to it. Blend your little nose to get rid of that harsh line that we, painted on. I'm picking up some black shadows and I'm gonna deepen up that little hollow of what you're supposed to of your cheek. What am I saying? I'm gonna deepen up that contour, and I'm just taking a bit of black shadow, going in circular motions right at the end of where my teeth end, and dragging it a little bit up as well as a little bit down, almost as if you were normally contouring. I cannot speak English today. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know what these are. These are, I guess you can call them cracks. They kind of look like vines to me, but I really like the effect, so I kept it, I kind of like it. It looks kind of weird and different. I don't know. You can call it whatever you want. Let's just go with like vines, skeleton vines. No? Okay. Because this is a festival-inspired skull, I am going to draw little dots around my eyebrows, like the typical festival, why do I keep saying it like that? Festival type of person. I'm also going to draw the little dots in the inner corner of my eye, as well as the outer corner, as well as the tip of those little mountain peaks on my nose. To complete this look, throw on some lashes and throw on your outfit. So basically I'm wearing this Blink 182 band bracelet as well as this Pierce the Veil bracelet and some, those little beaded bracelets and a little peace sign bracelet. I also threw on that watch because it went with it. You can also, for clothing, wear like a tutu, some stockings, some boots or sneakers, and just dress really colorful and really funky. Throw on some shades. I had a ton of these in a bunch of different colors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one. I love you, my little gummy bears.